Hello, everyone. My name is Dr. Parul Shah. I am a psychologist, graphologist, worksheet designer, phonics expert, and author of the book Empower with BLA Phonics 1 and 2. Both are available on Amazon and Flipkart. Today, I want to talk about my journey so far because we are celebrating the second anniversary of our app, Parul Shah's BLA. And everyone asks me, what is your journey? How have you been in the field of phonics? What are your challenges? There is so much learning from your story, but there is no proper story said by yourself anywhere. So when they see my achievement, they want to know more about it and how I have reached there. This is how I have come up with this video today. So today the live is about the journey that I have gone through. So I will start from my childhood. Teaching was in me from my childhood. I have taught my nephews and niece, and I used to love spending time with children. So children were the best. Spending time with children was the best that I used to have fun and enjoy. And then I, like education wise, I have done my graduation in psychology, and then I was married and I came to Mumbai. Now here I had a joint family and I was very happy in my routine in my family. But then there was only one thing which was a little bit, a little irritation with me when I used to ask myself, what did I do the whole day today? And there was no other answer because I used to take care of my child and my house. So I was not having a proper career of my own. uh, this was the time when I spoke about it to my family, my parents, my in-laws, and my dad told me that till the child is 5 years old, uh, he or she needs the mother most. So this is the time that you should spend with your child. Once your child is 5 years, then you can have a career and start doing whatever you want to do. So I knew I wanted a career in teaching. So that was very, I mean, I was very sure for that. So somehow I also agreed with him. And I was, I started teaching my child, spending time with my child. And you know that whenever it comes to your own child, you do your best. So I did a lot of research, what to teach, from where to start teaching, and all that, from toddler to preschool to primary. So all that research I had done. And I knew that one day I'm going to start teaching other children. So whatever research I used to do for my son, I used to collect it. And then, even whenever I used to buy new books, I used to keep 1 or 2 pages as a memory of my son also, and as a reference also when I start teaching. So this is the time when I came across the term phonics. What is phonics? It was taught to him in school, and the school did a very good job, fabulous job. They did it very nicely. They did sound. So the few levels were done very nicely till senior KG, and I was very happy with the way everything was going. I was learning with my son, and this is the time when I heard that there is a play school coming nearby, and my son was almost 5 years old. So I was, keen in joining that play school. So I went and met the principal, and she told me that I can't keep you because you don't have a proper degree to teach. I was just a graduate in psychology. So I told her that very soon I would do it, but I am very keen on joining this post, and I want to be a teacher in a play school. I want to start a career somewhere in teaching. And she saw that zest in me to do it. And she said, okay, but I want you to do the degree very soon. So I joined the play school. With that, I also joined the course. I started teaching children and learning how to teach children. So both were going simultaneously. And as a mother, you have that your self experience teaches you so much. So because I was teaching my own son, that experience was helping me a lot to go through everything. So I was learning, I was teaching, taking care of my child, house, everything was going on. And suddenly there was so much to do. And at that time, I remembered my dad saying that there'll be one day when you will call and tell me that I don't have time, so much of work is there to be done. And that really happened very soon. I was very happy, busy in my routine. And then, when everything is flawless, something happens that, God always tests you. So I was shifted from a joint family to a nuclear family, and then the timing of my child's school and the play school were not matching. So then I had to drop the idea of teaching in a play school. But by that time I had enough of ideas, what is phonics and how to teach phonics. So I decided to start my own classes. This is where Be Little Angel was born. I started my classes at home, but because I was new in the field, I didn't know anyone in the new house that I was shifted to. That area was new to me. So just to get acquaintance, with the people around, I joined a play school nearby as a phonics teacher. So they had phonics classes going on, and I used to go and teach phonics there. So this I did in a couple of places where I used to go and teach. I also used to go to religious institutions to teach. So with all these things, many people started coming in touch with me. They saw how I teach, and then they started enrolling to my classes. So I had many students in my class, batches and batches. But then phonics was not enough to give them, because once the child is in first, second grade, then grammar comes in. Then there are many other aspects of language, comprehension, creative writing, spelling, vocabulary. And I didn't want to lose my students. So because they wanted to come to me, they wanted to learn from me, and I didn't had much to give them, I started again my research, planning, everything. So I spent a lot of time, money, energy in all that, and came up with the grammar portion, and then started teaching primary also. So we had phonics, grammar, creative writing, all the other aspects of language done in all the years. And this I also started with fifth, sixth grade. So till primary and early secondary, all the students used to come to me. I had batches and batches, weekday batch, weekend batches, and many students used to come to me. So there was a school also nearby, and mouth to mouth publicity works a lot. So batches of that school used to come to me. So when they all are in the same class, same school, it is very easy for me to teach them as per the whole thing. But the big problem that I had at that time was what phonics I learned. Like, to start a class, you need a degree. So I did my certification of phonics also before starting the class. But what I learned in the certification and what has been taught in school was very different. And to be very frank, I just went to that class to get the certification, because I knew that I'm not going to teach that. So I was teaching what was done in school and what is easy for the child. So with experience of around 4 5 years, I understood that I have to create a proper course, proper curriculum in phonics, which is very easy for parents and children. So because children are coming to us, we are teaching them. Well, ultimately, homework parents are doing with the child, revision for the school exams, everything parents are doing. So we even have to sometimes train the parents how to teach that topic to the child. So then I started off starting my own phonics, and this is the time when BLA phonics was started. BLA is again Be Little Angel phonics. So BLA phonics has its own levels. The sequence of the level is different from what was going on around, and this is very compatible to most of the schools, CBSE, ICSE, IB, most of the schools around. And the levels grew so gradually, they grow so gradually, that even it is easy for parents to understand, and it is very easy for the children to do the homework and to understand the concepts. And with that, we also incorporated the other aspects of language. So we start the other aspects from junior KG itself, like the few basic concepts of grammar, spelling, vocabulary, all that we start from junior KG itself. So it was a complete package. It's not like grammar in junior, senior, and then phonics in junior, senior, and then grammar from first. It gradually grew every year. Phonics, grammar, everything grew every year. Only the percentage differed. So Pre-primary, more percentage of grammar, more percentage of phonics, less percentage of grammar. And in primary, of course, the grammar grows and phonics levels are there, rules are there, but they are less in number, and the weightage is more on the grammar part. So like that, every year the percentage increased and decreased respectively. So this is the way we started our, BLA phonics concept. And when I was doing all this, I also was very fascinated with the doctorate degree. I wanted that doctor degree before my name. This was my childhood dream, but I like science was not for me. So then I thought that now if I can do some ways, I researched for that now. And then I realized that to do your for doctorate degree, you need masters. So after 15 years of my graduation, then I started studying and I did my masters. So in 2018, I completed my masters. I was masters in psychology. So there was one time when I was a mother, I was a teacher, I was a student, I was a housewife, wife, daughter, daughter-in-law. So many roles I was playing. But there was one thing which I always kept in mind. And this I had learned over the time, that when you're focused to what you do. So when I was teaching, I was focusing on the role of teacher. When I was studying, I was a student. So when you focus on that one role that you are playing, then number of roles or number of tasks that you do doesn't matter, because the task that you are doing at that moment, you are giving your 100% to that task only. This makes it easy for us to bifurcate what at what time we are doing what. So this concept made things very easy for me. And then I got my master's degree. I wanted to do PhD, but then I took a bit of gap between, because then my son was growing. He had his ninth, 10th, and he needed me, my time, my attention. So I even had to, cut down on my classes and many other things. So my activities were reduced and I had to pay more attention to him, because from childhood, I had only taught him. So he had never gone to any tuition or anything. So then at this time, what I did, because BLA Phonics was curated by me, I had curated all the material related to it, worksheets, flashcards, charts. So everything that I curated, I started selling that also. So worksheet was on a subscription model. Every month I used to courier worksheets to the one who had subscribed. So I have couriered worksheet to more than hundreds students, not only in India, but across the globe. So there I used to email them, and India physical copy was couriered. For this, I really thank social media, which has helped me a lot in marketing. And of course, mouth to mouth publicity worked a lot. So actually, this idea came to me because I used to get calls from different places that how do we connect with you? We have heard about you. My cousin's child is coming to you. My sister's child is coming to you. And I want to know how you teach, or some way if you can help me or my child also. So then I thought that if I can't teach at that time, online and everything was not there. So then I thought that if I can't teach them, why not send my material to them? And then if they have any problem, they could, call me, connect with me, message me. So this really worked very well. I have couriered worksheets of all the subjects like English, Hindi, Math, Science, EVS, till the grade of 4th, 5, full set of worksheets I used to courier. And then COVID hit. So when COVID hit, the ongoing classes were shifted to online. So that was very easy. The main problem we faced for our teachers training. So we used to have physical teachers training for phonics, handwriting, grammar, all that. Whatever I was teaching children, I used to train the trainers also. And but that was physical at that time, and that was hampered a lot. It actually suddenly came to a stop. So my online classes were going on, and for 2 years, like we took online class, 1.5 years something, we took online classes, and then when everything was normal, we started our physical class. But somehow my teachers training didn't start back. So I really wanted to work on it, and then this whole concept of online training, video classes came. I attended a lots of webinar and saw how enrolled for courses to see how they are teaching. And from there, I got an idea that why don't I make videos and sell on a platform where they don't have to physically come to me. We can do it online also. This is the time when my video course was I was figuring out how to do what levels, how to whatever levels I have for children, the same will go for adults, or how to do it online. Then I recorded video. I first made ppts, recorded videos, and then started my app in 2022. And this was this time September Teachers Day. I launched my app 2022. So this Teachers Day we will be completing 2 years of our app. And whole lockdown and whole COVID period, I had utilized my best in making these videos and videos for children. For teachers, I do online live classes. So we have live classes where I actually teach each topic in one class, and in the other class I teach how to teach it to children. And I also help them to start their classes from scratch, because the students that are coming to me are starting their career in teaching maybe after many years, or they have toddler at home and they can't go out, so they are learning from their home. So there is a variety of students that are coming to me to learn phonics. And for them I also needed something which could uplift their personality also. So I had to build their confidence also. So we cover all the other topics also with phonics. It's not just levels of phonics or basics of phonics. We cover many other topics, like to groom their personality, to build confidence, to manage everything. So all these topics are also included in the course. And my first batch was very successful. And the women in the first batch started their own classes, and now they're running their own classes, earning money. So we have empowered a number of women. We have helped them to set up their career, to set up their classes, and sitting at home. They started with 2 3 children, but now they are having batches of children, and they're really happy teaching them. So you don't need a proper setup to teach. You don't need 10 20 children to start. You can start with 1 or 2 children. You can start from your home. And phonics classes is not like tuition that you have to teach every day. It can be once a week, twice a week, thrice a week. It depends from place to place. So you could adjust it as per your schedule, as per your routine. So in this 2 years, we actually started with just two courses. One was phonics and one was grammar. And now we have around 12 to 14 courses. We have recently launched a teachers training course on handwriting also. So we have courses for teachers who want to start their career. We have courses for parents who want to learn, and also parents who want to directly show the videos to children. They just have to put on the videos, and the videos are directly for the children. You can use the video to start a new concept. You can use the video to revise. You can even use the videos to assess your child. How to do all that, everything is explained. Once you buy a course, you get a one-to-one with me, and then you can anytime message me, ask me any query. We have sessions, monthly sessions, weekly sessions, where you are allowed to attend all the sessions. Once you do your payment, when you buy the course, after that there is no payment, and all the sessions are free for you. So this I've heard from my teachers, that when you taught, we thought that everything is very easy and we will do it. But when you actually start teaching with different children, you have different experience. And that is when we feel that no, we have to go and ask you. So this experience my teachers have experienced, and they have shared it with me. So actually you need to hand holding when you start teaching. Learning phonics is not a big deal. Levels are easy, you can do it. But when you start teaching, you get different children, and at that time, that is the actual time when you need help. You need, how to go about an individual child, what to do with this child. He knows this much. In this level, he knows half. In other level, he knows half. So for that child, a special curriculum has to be, made and then given. All that we do in the course. We are giving a standard planner, curriculum, everything. even how to start a class and end a class. For each class, you will get everything ready. But when you actually start your class, you will need help, and at that time also we help. So we help you to curate program for each child, how to go about it. And also there are other behavioral issues. A child is not reading, a child is not speaking. All that also are covered in our course. So we are very happy to announce the second anniversary of our app. And as I was saying, I was very keen in getting my doctorate degree. So just last year, I got my honorary doctorate degree for the course BLA Phonics, and for the years that I have put in this field and uplifted the education level of children. That is my contribution to the society, for which I have got my honorary doctorate degree. So I am Dr. Parul Shah now. And we also have launched our website where we sell these products, courses, everything. So you can check out that. parulshahbla.com is the name of the website, where you can get the flashcards, worksheets, everything. You can get it personalized and customized. If you are running your class and you want it in a particular way, we can do that also. So we are doing all that now. We are selling products. We are teaching children. We are training adults, coaching them. And I'm also the author of the book Empower with BLA Phonics. This is part one, and this is part two. So because BLA Phonics is what I am teaching, but it is new to many people, and I want to spread BLA Phonics because this is very easy for children and parents. So even if you can't join the class or something, you can buy the book and you will get to know so much about phonics. You will get to know so much about how to teach is there in this, but what not to do is also included in this book. So many mistakes that parents do while teaching their children, or sometimes without knowing, you make mistake. So all those things are also covered in this book. The topics like recognition of letters, the confusing letters. There are many ideas given how to teach that also. So both this book, there are the first three levels are in book one, the next three levels are in book two, and book three will be coming very soon. So this will be a set of three books, because I didn't want to put all the level in one book. It will be too overwhelming for everyone. I have put it in a story format. This is the story of a mother who first tries to teach her child and then starts her own classes. It is her experience of learning, teaching, and then taking up to a career. So her journey is being covered in this book. First part, second part, the journey is continuing, and the journey will continue in the third part. The third part will be coming up very soon. So today I am really very grateful to all of you, my audience, all my parents, my in-laws, all my students' parents, my students, all the people who really encourage me to make these videos, my YouTube family, my Insta family. You like my videos, you comment below, and you really encourage me. When I do Insta live, get so many DMs of parents or teachers query, which I cover in my Insta live, which I do every Friday. We do Insta live, and every first Monday of the month we do YouTube live. So all this is only possible with God's grace and with like-minded people around. I have people around who really encourage me, help me. Uh, I also have people who tell me that what was wrong. So I'm really blessed to have those people also, because we are human beings. We tend to make mistake, and we learn from our mistake and we grow. So my growth is always with the concept: the more mistakes you do, the more learning will happen and the more growth will happen. This is what I teach my teachers also. When I give homework, I tell them do it on your own and make as many mistakes as possible, because I will correct your mistake and you will know why not to do it. So when children do the same mistake, you will have the reason to give. Secondly, you will be prepared for these mistakes from children also. So the more mistakes you do, the more learning happens. And this is what I truly believe. So thanks a lot for subscribing to my channel. If you're watching my video for the first time, you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel so that you get updates, information about different topics that we cover on parenting, habits, phonics, grammar. There are many other topics also that we cover. We make videos on festivals also. So all that you will get updates and things if you subscribe to the channel, and also follow us on Instagram, Parul Shah BLA. You can go to our website, parulshahbla.com, and download our app, Parul Shah's BLA. So these are our social media handles which are there in the description. You can click on them, follow us, subscribe us, and connect with us. Be connected with us so that in the third year anniversary also you are all there with me. Thanks a lot. Bye bye. Take care.